What's up, guys? It is Indy. I believe the gameplay in the background is going to be a game of Havana with me and StarTune Camp. And then we'll see how long this goes after that, see what's next. But today's topic vid is going to be about... It's going to be titled Tryhards, but it's probably going to be like... It's just going to be talking about how video games have kind of changed over the year. Just kind of... Not over the years, where they have become less fun, shall we say. Okay? Because the other day, I was watching a video... Or I went way back and looked at Hutch. If anyone doesn't know who Hutch is, Hutch was like... Oh, man. Because this video was like... How many years? Let me go find the comment right now. But it was one of his old videos, and I read in the comments like there was like this one comment was like, video games. What happened to video games? They used to be fun. Now they're all about people like drinking Gamma Labs, try harder, and see how fucking good they can do or whatever. But yeah, so it was like that. He's like, oh, and scuff controllers. Okay, so. He was like, nowadays, everyone has a scuff controller and Gamma Labs, and people even take Adderall just to play video games better, just to try hard, good. And he's like, whatever happened to the times you could just sit back and hop on and play with your friends, Like, people don't do that nowadays. You gotta spend so much money on a rig because, first of all, I like this. There's a difference between being a tryhard and I guess being competitive. I hope I can distinguish the difference in this video. So like, and I'm gonna try to relate it to Zam too, but it's not so much about Zam either. Like, they got on Black Ops 2, like a bunch of all the Germans were like super tryhard and were just run around with ANs and run lethal kill streaks and. They call it pub stomping, where they go to a public match against noobs, and then they just, kill them for days. Like, get 30, 40 kills every single game, doing the same stuff, same kill streak, same gun, all the time. And it's like, what the fuck? How is that any fun, really? I don't like lethal kill streaks at all. I don't run lethal kill streaks. In Black Ops 1, I just run UAV, counter UAV, SR-71. Easy. Okay, because I just don't like lethal kill streaks because I know how they feel, I know how spawning and getting smashed by a chopper gunner is 100 times over and over and over again, and I don't want to I would feel like a dick if I just ruined somebody else's experience by doing that to them. So I'm like, no, I don't need that to have a good kill game. I can still get 30 kills, non-lethals, just killing them, fine, easy, whatever. But. Well, I don't know. Actually, on Black Ops 2, I think I run lethal kill streaks, but I don't fucking get up. I don't get a score streak going enough to get to them anyways. But what am I? Back to where I was. These people, they'll just sit there and they'll head glitch a spot, and then they'll literally camp, or they'll camp somewhere, and they'll get 8 or 9 kills or whatever they do, and then they get the kill streak, and then they have a good game, and they'll be like, ha ha ha, number one. Like they fucking have skill. And all they did was sit there and head glitch a spot so they could get a fucking kill streak, and it's just stupid. It's because, I guess it's because they don't want to die. And I guess that happens in Zam too. Where people play where they don't want to die. Because they're just pussies, okay? They don't think they're good enough to, just wing on pure skill, I had a quote when I was thinking about this the other day. The only thing you should try hard at in video games is trying to get better. Boom. Write that down, okay? Because, yeah. Like, if we take H1Z1, that was a game where, I sucked at, but I feel everyone else kind of sucks too. So I feel like if I can get a little better at that game, I could do really good at it. So I put in the hours and I put in the work and I try to get better. That's what I do. People who still suck and who's played Zem, they come on Zam and they do the same shit trying hard and they still suck is because they don't do what I say. Once you die, look why you die, figure out how you die, and figure out how to fix it. That's what I do. Every game I die in H1Z1. What I do wrong, what I do right. That's all, and you learn. That's how you get better. That's at least how I find to get better. And then once you're good, once you're better, once you think you are good, then it doesn't matter what everyone else does. Then you can just run around in TDM with the sniper like I do, and sometimes get smashed, but I'm still like, I got more skill than everybody in this fucking lobby. You know? I don't have to prove it by running around with SMGs like some of these fuckers do. You know? Same gun, same even Zam, same map, same gun, same spot, same Cades, same everything. And that if somebody takes you out of your element of that same stuff, then you're just trash again. That's why I like to be a well-rounded player, you know. And I guess the reason I got Call of Duty was because I see all these the main reason I actually wanted it was because I see these back like 3-4 years ago when these trolling videos on YouTube were kind of new, where you got some kid raging or whatever and it'd be funny, or you'd shit on them and then you'd talk shit to them, and I was like, man, I want that. And I remember I first got the first time like 2 weeks after I started playing multiplayer for Black Ops. That actually happened. This other kid, I come in the lobby. All right, first thing I see, the game ended. He said, "Oh my God, my team sucks, but I had the best KD again." And this kid was like 12-8. Okay, and I was like, "All right, who the fuck?" I'm like, I'm a shit on this kid right now. All right, so I think I ran around with dual scorpions at the time, but yeah. So next game I like went 22. It's a good score, and then I go, oh my God, I had the best KD. Look at me, haha. And I think he was on the other team, so I was like, because he was still in the game. And then he like started calling me Mindy, and he was like, shut the fuck up. And I found out all he was doing was camping upstairs with the Galil and a crossbow, or shooting across arrows and camping the top floor. And I was like, oh my fucking God. So I like constantly just destroyed this kid, rushing around like I do. And he just kept talking shit, and he was playing his stupid pussy game, and that I felt really, I was using a mic, he wasn't. But yeah, that was one of my first real Call of Duty fun moments I can remember, at least for Black Ops 1, where I actually had that point where I just talk shit to other kids. But then there's like a few weeks ago I was playing again, and then this other guy was using the mic, and he was talking shit, and I was like, okay, bro, this game's like 5 years old. Like, what are you doing? What are you trying to prove to someone that you're good on this game? Because he was like getting mad. I actually recorded a game on Black Ops 2 where this guy was getting mad, so mad because like his teammate was blocking the door and he wasn't going for objective or something, in like hard point or something. And he was like, oh, he just got so mad. And then this other 2 times, I think his name, what was his name? Like Awesome Pie Man, and him and this other Master Prestige were just trying to see whose dicks were bigger, trying to get their fucking VSATs and the fucking kill streaks in Black Ops 2. I fucking hate. Then so I don't get it. What happened to just having fun anymore in video games? Why is everyone out to prove that they like, I don't fucking know, that they're good, that it's if you're trying to prove to everybody else that you're good, I guess it's because you're trying to prove to yourself, because they're not. I saw a quote on Twitter before. If you're good at something, you will tell other people about it. Okay? If you're great at something, they will tell you that you're great. You know what I'm saying? You understand that? So I don't know. I don't get it. And then we got CS:GO, which everybody just plays super try hard just simply for a fucking rank at global elite or whatnot. And it's funny because everybody who plays CS:GO, like I know, basically has a second account where they don't try hard and they play it just for fun. Why? Because they want to play video games for fun. It's not all about being try hard. But then they gotta do that on their second account because God forbid they derank or some fucking shit. I don't get CS:GO, but it's like And then I understand, like, the competitive side of it, like people who go to MLG Gaming and whatnot and they play, but they're not really afraid to die. I guess that is it. Like, why do you play Call of Duty if you're afraid to die? If you're just gonna camp like a bitch, you're gonna respawn, in most game modes. I feel if you're running around in Zam, I feel instead of just camping at the start and being a bit like, that's the camping at the start in the same spot all the time in the map. It's like camping in the back of a map in a regular Nuketown with like an M60. Like, that's how lowball it is. But I'm like, why can't we just meet in the middle and let whoever has more skill win? Like, that's what I want. Then that's what I do when I play Nuketown and when I play Zam. I want to look death in the face and I want to stare at it, I want them to blink first, okay? Death will blink first at me, because I won't fear death. If you're getting killed, you've already lost. You know? I just go out there, I rely on my own skill, and I let whatever happens, happens. Sometimes you lose, sometimes you win, but, you rather live on my feet? Or I'd rather die on my feet than live on my knees, as I said before. So, I'm probably missing some fucking point, but yeah, it just seems like video games nowadays are like, nah, people, I don't know how many people play them for the fun. So, I don't know, it's weird. Maybe it's just me, but, as always, peace the fuck out.